Happy Halloween! Hey guys, with Halloween coming up, I want to talk about something that it's been on my mind for a while. I've talked about this on Blog TV before, but do you guys think that horror movies are just gore movies? You know, I'm really not a fan of horror movies per se. I am a fan of monster movies, which you can classify in the horror genre, like vampires, werewolves, zombies, mummies, swamp monsters, and clowns, I guess. No, but, what I liked about monster movies, I like the whole thing of man versus beast type element, whether it's with vampires, werewolves, fighting something and the whole survival element. But what I hate is that a lot of horror movies nowadays are just becoming more, instead of having a good story, which a lot of horror movies do have a good story, the whole survival element, or the whole man versus itself type of thing, but horror movies either are full of disturbing images or just the goriest, most horrific way of killing someone. Like, take example of Saw movies. Now, with Saw, at first it had a good story about, who is really innocent or will be sacrificed to for our lives, what it really means, and it had a good story behind it. Up until the third one, it kept that thing going, but now it just becomes, what's the craziest way we can put someone in a trap and kill them? And same with Final Destination. It kind of started with a whole like, oh, we can't escape death thing, but then it's like, well, they're pretty much God or the devil, whatever is in charge, is just gonna kill us. If we try to escape death in one way, he's gonna kill us in an even more gruesome way. And then, just like, I don't know, I just hate that. What I hate about horror movies is just this whole element that evil wins. And I've always been like the really good guy, superhero type guy, where good versus evil and good will always win. And I hate that it seems like whether it's Jason or Freddy or, Final Destination or whatever, it says we can't escape, the bad guy wins, and it's just so depressing. And I always try to think, what is the reason you guys watch horror movies? Do you like watch it for a horror, for like a roller coaster ride? Like, you like the thrill, it's something that entertains you, but then in the same sense, like, just like when we play violent video games, just like our bloodthirsty human nature that we engross ourselves, we like seeing people getting killed, we like seeing people blood and guts in gruesome ways. Is horror movies just a way of relating our sick and twisted nature, or man's desire to kill and its bloodthirsty nature? I mean, there's so many psychological things about horror movies, and when you watch a lot of horror movies, psychologically it disturbs you. I know seeing certain things like Chucky really disturbed me. I was scared of my buddy doll that looked just like Chucky. I could not touch it ever again after watching that movie. And people get scared of clowns because of movies like It. People get scared of so many things because of what horror movies done to us. Like, movies like Mirrors, people can't look in the mirror afterwards, or Final Destination, like the weirdest things, you think that you'll get killed in the most gruesome way. And it sucks that horror movies has become a way to just really, disturb us and really just like get paranoid. And I know after watching a horror movie, I get super paranoid, I get super disturbed, and I have to kind of like watch something else, like a comedy or something, to really get me out of it. So I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about horror movies, what they become in the 21st century? Do you think that we lost the element of classic scary movies, like even with Psycho, like the Alfred Hitchcock days, or the old school monster movies? Do you think that really just a gore fest, it's not about, having some real depth and story, just finding gruesome ways to kill people, and then that's it? So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.